And coming back now, we had a tremendous time those several years that I spent from '58 to '63 in that's almost 5 years at Christian Faith Life Community, with everything going on there. And see, Joe trained us during, you might say, we went to seminary. After every night we would meet and discuss what went on, and of course we had Tuesday night seminars with the students, and we had to teach our courses. Friday night we'd be in the guy on the edge of something in his discipline from the university would come, some professor, leading edge professor, and then the students could push him now, you know, whoever came, because they had their feet on the ground. And so they liked to come because they had somebody pay attention to them, you know? And that kind of thing. And I remember one guy who was the head that left the university and went and became a head of Boston University. Anyway, he was a head of philosophy. Well, usually
Silver?
Philosophy, huh?
Silver?
Yeah, John Silver. He had that one arm, you know. I'll come back later on to that, but he's just a great teacher and a great man. Boy, I tell you, I wish I'd had teachers like that in college. I'd have made a lot better grades. And wait till I get to seminary. But anyway, he had his classes. They'd be full. There'd be students coming hanging out of the windowsills to listen to him speak. Like he'd teach Plato. He wouldn't have Plato as some. Plato believed this, X, Y, and Z. He presented Plato's dimension. Address to people as humanists, you know, and things like that to them, or whatever, or it was Aristotle or whoever he'd be talking about, you know. He just put it in the existential dimension of it, and they just loved it as a professor. And so we'd invite people like him over, you know, from that particular dimension.
Oh.
Well, anyway, then those other nights we'd come together. Every night we'd meet and study there, and so we built RS1 and meantime we have it with a parish. We built RS1, RS2, RS3. We have them going up, and then LS1, LS2, and LS3, you know, and the secular things, out of which later on became the
Cultural studies.
yeah.
What was LS? What was LS?
S, religious studies, and secular STI.
All right.
Secular studies,
All right.
not LS, excuse me.
Okay.
Came, well, the religious, we developed those, the framework of those 6 courses that later became the academy and other things like that, but also we were using them in the parish ministers' colloquy. That was the way we got sharpened up and our teeth and everything like that. And I remember, I'll come back to something about Horace Hahn, bless her heart. She took me to task someday. That was the way we sharpened ourselves up. We'd get taken to task with those pastors that come up if we didn't make something that made sense to them, you know, they'd push back on it or something like that. So we'd go back and sharpen up a little bit more.